Hello, friends. Happy New Year. It's been a while, but I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about those of you who are in toxic relationships and who are thinking that they want to get out of a toxic relationship. And I have some thoughts about that because I was in a toxic relationship for a very long time, like a decade. I think I've talked about it before, but I could go on and on and on about the effects of that relationship on my life, on my self esteem, my ego, my work life, my relationships, my friendships. So, really, if you're in a toxic relationship, whether you believe it or not, you're affecting your entire circle of life in every aspect of your life. You are affecting it because you can't contain one part of your relationship that is going wrong and, in fact, hurting you or not good for you, and expect the rest of your life to be in order and in place. Like, it's just like, oh, if I could only just fix this one thing about this relationship, or yeah, it's not the answer. It's not fixing the relationship, is honesty. The answer is honesty, to be honest with yourself, first of all. And it's about loving yourself. And if you're in a toxic relationship, you may not even know what that means, because I sure didn't. I really didn't know what that meant or what that looked like until I was able to get through that and see if I was loving myself, there's no way I would have allowed myself to stay there in that place where I was being told negative things about myself, where my life was miserable for so long, and I didn't have the confidence or self esteem. I was listening to everything that I was being told. And as much as I told myself internally that it wasn't affecting me because I knew better, because I knew I was worthy and I was worthy of loving and respecting and having as a partner, as much as I told myself that, my actions were totally not aligned. And being not aligned is one of the things that led up to me getting stage 4 cancer. So I feel like it's so important to just honestly get out of a toxic relationship. And if you're not strong enough to get out, get help to get out before it leads to something horrible. Like, if one thing is negative in your life, it can lead to so many other things going downward. If your mindset is pretty low in one part of your life, it's really easy to let it spread across your whole life and not be able to control it, because you're not in a place for that when you're dealing with a toxic relationship. So yeah, I'll leave it there with that thought. But I just had some ideas. One more thing I wanted to mention about this is that there's no way for you to see right now, if you're in a toxic relationship, what you're losing, what you're giving up, what you're missing out on, what you could be growing, what you could be doing for yourself, your life, your future self. Because the choices you're making today, if you're staying there, are not choices that are going to be good for your future self. These are just some thoughts that I have that I wish I'd have thought about, or even if I had thought about, I never acted on them because I didn't have the power to, and I didn't have help. That's one thing. I would get some kind of support. In my toxic relationship, I was separated from friends and living a toxic life, and the friends that I did have were around when I was drinking alcohol or partying, but they weren't around the rest of the time when I really needed them. So, if you're in that state, or if you have good friends, hire someone. Even if you have great friends, they can't be your only shoulder to cry on. It's not fair. Maybe get therapy, maybe get a coach, a life coach, a coach about relationships. I know one if you're looking for one. But I just feel like it's really important to spread the message, spread the word, because these are crazy times. They're dark times. And if you stay stuck in a dark relationship, like I mentioned, it just spreads across your life, and it's not good for your soul and where you're meant to be going. It's not where you're meant to be. Yes, you're learning things. Yes, you're going to learn a lot from this relationship, but you're going to learn so much more and grow so much more and be free to make choices for your best, highest good if you're able to make one choice to move away from that toxic place. And that's where you start. It's like, what one thing can I do to move closer? Whether it's writing something down, writing what you would like your future life to be like. And I hate to say that if you're in a toxic relationship now, it's most likely not going to be that easy to heal unless both of you are really committed and willing to do the work. And you know deep in your heart if that's you or not. Anyway, I'm going on and on. So good to see everyone again. If you're here, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for joining me and spending your time with me. I am happy to make a video today. Happy New Year, and I'll see you soon. Bye.